reaction reaching us all the time, and this, the reaction we've been waiting for.
Casa, we've had questions from every area of the globe for you. I have to admit, the most common message that we've had is just one more year. I think you know it's coming. How does it feel when you hear the fans chanting that to you at Old Trafford?
La verdad que no hay explicaciones y lo único que tengo que es agradecer porque la verdad que estoy disfrutando mucho, no solo yo, pero toda mi familia estamos disfrutando mucho y pensar que solamente esos últimos meses, sobre todo después del anuncio, pero lo único que tengo que agradecer que desde el primer día que llegué aquí, la afición conmigo y con mi familia ha sido espectacular. Entonces, soy muy grato a la afición y el Manchester y la afición del Manchester me recordaré por toda mi vida.
Massachusetts, in comments reported by The Athletic, the 34-year-old said this: "I'm still enjoying it a lot." That's in Manchester. "It is huge to the affection that the fans have shown towards me, but I do really believe the decision is made and done. I believe it will be some difficult moments, these final games at Manchester United."
The words were simple, but the impact was anything but. When Casemiro declared, "Yeah, it's over," it didn't just confirm an exit, it marked the closing of a powerful and influential chapter at Manchester United. For a player who arrived with pedigree, presence, and expectation, his departure feels significant not only because of what he achieved, but because of what he represented during a period of transition at Old Trafford. When Manchester United secured Casemiro from Real Madrid, it was seen as a statement of intent. This was not just another addition, it was the arrival of a serial winner. A player who had dominated Europe, anchored midfields in the biggest games, and built a reputation as one of the finest defensive midfielders of his generation. From the moment he stepped onto the pitch, his influence was clear. United suddenly had structure, discipline, and authority in the middle of the park. His ability to read the game, break up play, and dictate tempo brought a level of control the team had been missing for years. Casemiro's value extended far beyond tackles and interceptions. He became a leader, calm, composed, and experienced. In high-pressure moments, he was often the player teammates looked to for guidance. His presence helped younger players grow, offering a standard of professionalism shaped by years at the elite level. Whether through vocal leadership or quiet example, he set the tone for what it meant to compete at the highest level. Now, with his future decided, the tone of his departure feels deliberate. This is not a player being phased out or pushed aside. Instead, it reflects a footballer choosing the right moment to step away and embrace a new challenge. At this stage of his career, such a decision suggests clarity. Casemiro understands both his legacy and the direction of the club. Rather than holding on, he appears ready to move forward, leaving behind a foundation he helped rebuild. Casemiro's departure signals more than just the loss of an experienced midfielder, it represents a shift in identity. Manchester United are clearly moving toward a younger, more dynamic midfield profile. While that evolution may bring energy and long-term potential, replacing Casemiro's intelligence, positioning, and leadership will not be easy. There is also the emotional aspect. Players like Casemiro bring belief. They carry the mentality of winning, and that influence often extends beyond measurable statistics. Though his time at Old Trafford may not have spanned a decade, Casemiro's impact is undeniable. He arrived at a time when stability was needed most and delivered exactly that. His tenure will be remembered for restoring balance in midfield, providing leadership in uncertain moments, and bringing elite-level experience to a rebuilding squad. "Yeah, it's over" may sound abrupt, but in reality, it feels like a controlled and respectful ending. For Casemiro, it's the closing of one chapter and the beginning of another. For Manchester United, it's a moment of reflection and a reminder that even the most influential figures are part of an ever-evolving story. One thing is certain, his presence will be missed, and his impact won't be forgotten.